Joining us is world-class hurdler Candice Price. And Candice, you trained for the Olympics. You competed at the world level. You certainly know the pressure that's involved in being an elite athlete. Why is Simone Biles's no so much stronger? Her standing up and saying no. Why is it so much stronger than all those athletes that came before her?
I think with everything, well, I believe, again, I'm not a clinical, so I can't diagnose, but I believe with everything going on in the world, like it's created a safe environment, right? So she's a black woman in a gymnastic sport now talking about her mental health. So I think that and I say we've, you have this generation, social media is now creating this stage that it's safe for her to have these conversations.
Give us some highlights of what we're going to see ahead.
So I'm obviously biased. I enjoy watching the swimmers because when I look at their shoulders and their arms, I'm just like, wow, they're like better than us and they're in their water. And they get in this pool at 5 a.m., so that's nothing like us sprinters. Obviously, there's a little bit disappointment in the women's 100-meter dash. We're not going to get to see Sakari Richardson, but we got some awesome talent coming out. You got Shelly-Ann Fraser, who's a mom, and she has a little baby about the same age as mine, so I'm excited for her. And we got some Michigan athletes that'll be competing that I'm looking forward to as well. Another thing with the American team, we don't get to interact with each other outside of the Olympics, right? So if you're from Germany or you're from Romania, you're probably running with the same 4 girls or guys all the time. In America, you're literally running at the Olympic trials. You're running in different teams, probably at different universities. And when you get to that level, they expect you to know what you're doing. Oh, absolutely. I mean, she was in lane 9. So if you know anything about track and field, lane 9 is the absolute worst. So
Siberia, right? Yeah.
She went out there and she executed. She got out just blazing fast that first 200, and she made them chase her. And that, I think, changed the strategy for everybody else.
Yeah.
I reached out to Carmelita Jeter, who is part of the current world record holding 4x1 team. And I'm just like, well, what were your thoughts? Because I think everyone kind of cringed because we want them to be successful. We want America to be on top. And she just mentioned COVID and lack of preparation. I don't know what's going on over there in Tokyo with their leadership, so I won't comment on that too much. But I do know typically we have Penn relays, you have Texas relays, you have things that are going all over the U.S. where these relay teams get an opportunity to practice their exchanges, practice this chemistry, and not to mention COVID. So you had all these different restrictions.